So I just pushed the recycling button. It's starting its little deal. Pretty soon it's going to get vacuum on this line, which is going to pop that diaphragm up and open a plunger. And this fluid will drain out. This fluid is not dirty, but I'm still playing around with this, and I'll let it run. We're waiting. Come on. There it goes. So as you can see, almost all the fluid's out. This is the little plunger down in there. The plunger just closed again. Now what's supposed to happen is, if I can zoom in, right here, some little holes. And you can see it's starting to trickle out of there, but it should be going a lot more. It was, see, it was actually spraying out of there with a little bit of force last time I used it. My guess is I just don't have enough fluid. It would actually spray out of there, and it's supposed to be filling right now, I believe. It's making some switches down there, and it is not filling, and that's where I'm guessing I don't have enough fluid in. I'm guessing I need those last how many ever gallons. So that's about it. Now what's going to happen is you're supposed to be able to reuse this right now, or be able to use this right now. Turn the pump on and fluid come out. Obviously I have no fluid in mine. Oh, something just clicked and it's letting a little bit out, but last time it was pretty forceful that came out of there. And there's another one underneath here. This tube comes around and goes like this, and it's supposed to pretty much spray. And I think the deal with that is it's supposed to clean the tank, rinse the sides down as it's going, which is kind of a neat feature. But something's coming out. But last time that I did it, before I emptied it all, it would actually push a lot harder than that. It was a spray, a stream. It's just not doing it. I took this pump off. To do that, you got to take the back of the machine off. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but here's the back of the machine. There's some screw holes and whatnot, and then the whole back comes off, and everything's exposed then pretty much. And this had a threaded thing behind there. You undid, the cord goes through there. I had to cut the cord, get it to come through. The other option would be take these screws out and undo. I'm sure there's terminals in there for the cords hooked up to, so you could take that off, I'm sure. Unscrew this and this one, and then the pump pulls out. And there's 3 little screws down here to hold this black plastic cover on. Now, that cover, I took it off, and there's an impeller in there, and I had to clean everything off. It was just caked of sludge. This thing was nasty. But it's running good now. Got all the old fluid out. Got to clean it up. I got to call my city and see what they will do about taking the fluid, if they have a hazardous waste or whatever. I believe the old fluid is either kerosene or mineral spirits. And go from there. Quick little thing I just noticed was the whole top lid was that yucky black crap, and this had steam on it of some sort, or vapor. When I opened it today, I don't know if you can see it up there, a little wet. So I just took my rag that I had in my hand and I was just wiping this, and it's just coming off. So that PSC 1000 is working pretty good, because I tried to get this off with some cleaner before and it wasn't coming. So you can tell how clean that just got it just there. Pretty good stuff. I'll take and I'll clean this whole thing up when I get a chance. I've thought about repainting it, but it seems like a lot of work right now and I don't have a lot of time, so we'll use it as it is. And see, this is what I was talking about. It's done trickling out of the holes, and it's not even up to the bottom of my pump. So I have to figure out why, and I'm guessing it's because of the extra fluid it needs. It must need all 34 gallons to operate correctly. I'm guessing that it had just enough to do that, and that's where it's at. The thing I don't get is how much fluid comes out of this little vent while it's running through its recycling process. It will actually, well, you saw how much was in there last time, it'll actually come up just above this pump, which I don't understand, but I'm a little worried if I fill it, the extra 4 gallons of fluid that it's missing, that when it runs the recycling, it'll overflow this tub. But I don't know. This port will get extremely hot to where you can't even touch it as it recycles, and that's part of the process. And I'll make another video when I can. I'll take the back off and show you exactly how it works. It's a pretty interesting machine. A lot of engineering went into this, and that's why it's an expensive little machine. But I'm going to have, what do we say, 34 gallons of fluid in this, so $350 plus into this, and it should last me a lifetime, unless for whatever reason the fluid goes rancid over time. I would not think it would. I'm not going to get it extremely dirty. It's going to be nothing like what it was, so I will see how it works over time. Go from there. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I'll try and answer them. I am not an expert on these things. I'm just letting you know what I found out through my process, because there isn't any info out on these. They're top secret for some reason. But it's a neat little machine, and they do pop up. This isn't the first one I've seen. They do pop up on for sale sites, used sites. They come out of auctions from companies. I know Safety Kleen, and I believe System 1 has the same machines. I'm not sure if one makes it for the other. I'm pretty sure they do. I'm not sure which one actually makes it for the other. But I've seen them pop up. Usually they go for a lot more. They're on auction sites all the time. And Safety Kleen, what they would do with companies is they would set up a contract pretty much where you would rent the machine from them. They would come in, service it, keep the fluids up, and that was that. They basically, it wasn't your machine. So you got to kind of be careful, because you can get a stolen machine. But they also were for sale, and if you can find one that was bought from a company that went out of business or whatever the deal may be, it's all good. So I'm going to end the video here. We'll let you, there's not much else to see. This thing's going to run for 4 hours, and then it shuts off on its own, and it's good to go. Hopefully my fluid will come back up like I did last time, so I can at least use it until I make the drive again and get more fluid. Thanks for watching.